Hi, my name is Laura Staley and I'm a librarian at RTC Library. This is video 2 of a 3-video series where we look at using NoodleBib to create citations. In this video, we'll look at using NoodleBib Express to create a citation for a book. If you want information about creating a NoodleBib account, check out video 1 of this series. To get to NoodleBib, go to www.rtc.edu/library. Click on Online Databases. Click on NoodleBib. For this demonstration, we're using NoodleBib Express, found at the bottom of the Noodle Tools homepage. We're going to use APA citation format. Chicago and MLA also use the same fill-in-the-box method to create a slightly different looking result, but the process would be the same. First, we choose the type of citation we want to make. We're citing a book, so we select Book. Click the Create Citation button. NoodleBib is going to ask a series of questions to make sure we've chosen correctly. Answer these questions according to the source you're citing. This takes us to the form where we'll type our information about the book. Before we start, these are some tips to keep in mind. If there's an asterisk next to a field, we must enter something into the box or we'll get an error message. Read the information next to each field. It's meant to answer the most common questions. More tips are available by clicking the hyperlinked text, and we need to make sure we get the right information in the correct box. The book we'll be citing is Polio, an American story, so we're going to type that title where it says Title of Book. Notice that there's help information to the right of this box, information about multi-volume book series and capitalization. It tells us to capitalize the significant words of the title. If we click on the link to the right, it will give us more help. It will tell us what words shouldn't be capitalized, like the or a, unless they're the first words of the title. Then they ask for the author's name. The author's name is David M. Oshinsky. We type that in and click the Add button to add it to the name box. If there were more authors, we'd add them next, being sure to click Add after we type in each name. Then it asks for the publisher. You can find that information on the title page in the front of the book. You may have to turn to the back of the title page to find the place of publication, the copyright date. Add the publisher, the publication location, and the copyright year to the form. If the book was a translation or has an editor, that would be added here. If the book was an online book and had a digital online identifier or DOI, we'd put it here, but this is a print book, so we don't have one. If we're adding an annotation for this item, we would type it in here. Next, we'll check and see if we've made any mistakes. NoodleBib won't catch spelling errors, but it will catch capitalization and other problems. Click on the Check for Errors button. Scan down the form to see if there's any red text like this. If we see any, we make corrections and then check again. When we're finished, click Update Citation. And there is our book citation. Because we've used NoodleBib Express, the free tool, the citation won't be saved, so we need to save it ourselves now. We open Word or whatever word processing program we choose to save this cite. We copy and paste the cite into our document. Sometimes the formatting, the italics or the double spacing don't copy to the document, so we make sure to fix the format. In this case, we're going to be adding double spacing and indenting the second line. And there is our properly formatted book citation. The last video in this series shows how to create journal citations in NoodleBib. Questions or comments? Contact us at RTC Library.